calm, relax.
Oh my god.
Can you go more this way, maybe? Yeah, straighten up, straighten up. You're close.
So close.
Ready, steady. Slow the go back further.
Why
Pace.
are you this way before?
Yeah. So, at pace. Righto, I just thought I'd briefly jump in here and kind of go through a very brief rig rundown of the 1981 Subaru Brumby before it tackles the actual rock face itself of the Watagans 5-ways track. So far behind me I've got the 80 series, and then this is Dad and my uncle's 1981 Subaru Brumby. It's got, I believe, a 2-inch lift, but other than that it's pretty much bog stock. So if we go around the car, I'll show you what she has to offer. So this is the height of early 80s technology. You've got your 1.6 litre EA81 engine, and just noticing the lack of vacuum hoses and how much room you really have inside this engine bay. So that's where the spare tyre would go, but we've just mounted it to the back of the tray for looks. But I must say, I think she's a pretty nice looking car. I actually learnt forward driving. When I say learnt, I'm still obviously learning, as you can see. But I first took this car out 3 years ago, took her up to Stockton Beach. The car did amazing. I myself was not so good. I did about everything you can imagine wrong. And I'll show you photos of that. But yeah, no, it survived, which was impressive, more than anything else from my lack of experience. But yeah, pretty nice looking car, I must say. Obviously in that last clip, I just wanted to jump in here and say we're not comparing apples to apples. So you've got your 1.6 litre engine in the Brumby. You've now got comparing your 4.2 litre turbo diesel engine in the 80 series. Obviously modified. Done a bit of work to this car. No lockers, but it's got running 33-inch tyres, all-terrains. And so when you compare that to more or less these slicks, these are road tyres. I believe they're 24-inch. And I know I didn't look in the videos, but it was overcast yesterday. Had been raining earlier that day. So even more impressive for the old girl. The other major difference as well, just quickly, that's probably about 3.5 ton compared to, 900 kilos probably. So you've got 2.5 ton difference. So I'm certainly sure that would make a big difference in terms of what this car's able to do. But basically it impresses me more and more the more I see it drive. But that's briefly where I'll leave it in terms of a quick rig rundown. If you want a full in-depth analysis of what this car looks like when we first purchased it compared to all the work that's been done to it, I'll leave a link in the description below of my uncle's YouTube channel. Between my uncle and my dad, they've actually owned all 3 generations of the Brumby, so the Gen 1, the Gen 2 and the Gen 3, and he's got a really great video of them all lined up next to each other explaining the differences between the 3. So if you're into that sort of stuff, I'll, as I said, leave a link, and I highly recommend you watch that. I think the next clip is this car taking on the actual Watagans rock face itself. I think Dad took an interesting beeline to get there, so just wanted to test out the flex of the old girl, it seems. But anyway, quick winch and we'll back on the track, and yeah, I'll show you the video of her going up it now. Yep, keep coming. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you just more tires.
Did it? With your tongue out.
In the rain.
Do it with your tongue out.
And here's a bonus line of the 80 series going up the rock face next to the one that we attempted. This is just from a couple weeks earlier, obviously very dry, and I was feeling a bit adventurous, maybe a bit more so than I should have. And yeah, anyway, I'll let the clip speak for itself.